Vancouver, British Columbia now belongs to the Musqueam Indian Band, along with the cities of Burnaby, New Westminster, Richmond, North Vancouver, West Vancouver, and parts of Coquitlam Delta and Surrey. Aboriginal land ownership of Greater Vancouver, where over 2 million Canadians reside, is spelled out in a rights recognition agreement that was signed in secret on February 20th, 2026 between the Musqueam Indian Band and Canada's federal government. Musqueam Chief Wayne Sparrow says that this agreement does not relate to land ownership and the Musqueam are not coming for anyone's private property. But the agreement itself says that the Musqueam, who number around 1,500, have Aboriginal title to the Greater Vancouver area. The Supreme Court of Canada defines Aboriginal title as a right to the land itself, not merely an interest in land. Some say, relax, don't worry, the Musqueam are never going to be collecting rent, but the agreement allows the Musqueam to collect rent from the land that they now own. Now, perhaps the Musqueam will refrain from collecting rent for a few years or for a few decades, but legally they have the right to do so. Even if the landowners, homeowners in Greater Vancouver had full legal protection, which they do not, the agreement also sets up a new layer of race-based government that is to exist alongside of and independently of Canada's federal and provincial governments. The problem there is that Canada's constitution gives all political power to only two levels of government, federal and provincial. Municipal government falls under provincial. It does not have constitutional status of its own. So our constitution does not allow for the creation of a third level of race-based government to coexist alongside federal and provincial. Even if our constitution did allow it, I would ask the question, is it wise to confer political power on 1,500 Musqueam Band members who will be entitled by their race or ancestry to special privileges and benefits not enjoyed by the other more than 2 million Canadians living in the same area? When the law itself causes us to fixate on our race, ancestry, ethnicity, descent, the law destroys the basis for unity, which is that we see our common humanity, we focus on our common humanity, we don't focus on personal characteristics that are beyond our control, like our skin color, race, and ancestry. For many decades, South Africa had apartheid laws, and Canada was justified, along with other nations, in opposing that system of race-based laws. Will we now have the humility to learn from the painful lessons of history? Giving 1,500 Musqueam Band members legal ownership of Greater Vancouver and creating a race-based third order of Aboriginal government is not the way to reconciliation. It is a recipe for strife, conflict, hostility, and mistrust. I'm John Carpe. Thanks for listening.